Welcome to Developmental Psych 230. And here we have an introduction to our syllabus. As you can see here, this is our front page. This information is our contact information. Anytime that you have a question for me or you want to talk about anything, there's my information. You have a phone number, my office hours, email, and the number at which to text. Here you have the required text for developmental psych, and as we rolling down here, these are learning objectives, transformation objectives, learning objectives. You want to look through those. That's a quick overview of the class. That's all the things we'll be learning this semester. And here you have objectives of transformative learning, which is really my teaching philosophy. And as you can see, we're really focusing on personal development in this class. Not just personal development, but development of our interactive skills, being able to work with other people. And I think that's what developmental psychology is all about. Learning about other people, learning how to interact with them, learning to take things that other people say, whether or not we agree with them or not, and interact with them, participate in discourse like this is, and to critically examine the way we feel about things and the way other people feel about things. Okay, here we'll see how the grades are calculated. You have participation, assignments, quizzes, and a final exam. So those four parts are how your grade comes about. Under exams here, it says 15 small weekly quizzes. They're weekly. They cover the chapters, chapters that you read. The way you prepare for them is to read the chapter and to get ready. There'll be, as you can see, short answer questions that count for 20 points. The whole quiz is 20 points. A couple of questions. You just want to think about what you've read, apply the principles, and that's what that is about. And here we have the assignments, the unit papers. There are 8 of them. And what we'll do is every day where we're learning about something, we will be you'll take those principles and apply them in those unit papers. So you want to work on your writing skills. Here we have the exam. Okay, don't worry about that. We'll talk about that after near the end of the semester. Okay, and let's roll down here. Now this is really important. Attendance and participation. First of all, you can't participate if you're not in attendance. This is a required class, or attendance is required for the class. And so any time that you're not in class, you should let me know beforehand you're not going to be in class. And then if you have to miss, you should always let me know where you are. So participation is really important because this is a discussion class. This is not a class where I stand in front of the room and just give you notes. This is a class where you are participating. That's the way you learn about psychology, is you apply it. Okay, so that means each class, first of all, you have to be there. Second of all, it's important to arrive on time. It's important to pay attention. It's important to participate in the discussions, and it's important to develop as an individual. You should be looking at opportunities to apply your life to what we're learning, since this is about people. Okay, so you lose in participation points if you're absent or tardy or distracting others. Okay, so I'm rolling down here, I'm looking at this section that says required time on task. Okay, and down there near the bottom there, what I see there is that it's important for you to be on task when you're in class. So that means to be attentive, involved, and to pay attention. Okay, we all like using electronics in class. You have phones, you have tablets, you have your laptop. All those things are welcome because that's what people use to take notes. If you take notes on paper, that's fine. If you just sit and listen, that's fine. learn how you need to learn. But what I'm encouraging you not to do is to use your electronics or anything else to play games, to text your friends or your family, to do homework for this class or any other class, to write papers, to surf the web, to sleep, or to just sit and chat with people. This really comes down to paying attention and being a part of the class. Okay, you'll find that you learn a lot, and it's more enjoyable when you do that as well. Okay, so remember, participation is an important part of the grade. 60 out of the 630 points, that's almost 10%. Okay, the rest of the syllabus is what we call boilerplate. It's pretty much the policies of the school. And there's not going to be a lot of variety between that and anybody else's syllabus. Okay, at the very bottom we have what I call the lecture and reading schedule, which tells you what is going to happen every day that you're in class. As you see, most weeks it takes 2 class periods to cover a chapter. I think the only exception is that first one that I'm pointing to right there. Okay, so we're doing 2 days per chapter. What that means is that we don't have a lot of time to go through everything in the book. We're not going to just talk about everything that is in there. What I'll do is probably talk about some main points and then pull out some issues that we can discuss. Okay, so you're looking at 2 days per class. As you can see, there is a missing chapter. That means we're not going to be covering that chapter. You'll also see there that you have a quiz due about every week, and that quiz is on the chapter, and you'll have a week after we finish discussing that chapter to do the quiz. So if you read and you have any questions,